So it's Sunday, y'all. I did not actually go to church because we have a child that is under the weather. They had a fever, so I stayed home with them, and Nathan took the other kids to church. So I've kind of had a leisure day so far, besides, you know, taking care of a sick baby. But one thing that I have wanted to do today was to prep some breakfast stuff for the rest of the week. So I am making some breakfast sandwiches. I have a long list of stuff that I want to make, but I don't always feel like I have, you know, hours to spend in the kitchen to get stuff done. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna take one step today and we're gonna make the breakfast sandwiches. If I happen to get something else done today, that'll be great. But for now, I'm just gonna focus on the breakfast sandwiches. And then I actually wanna get outside and weed eat is what I really wanna do, because it's actually not that hot outside right now. It's 85. So anyways, we're talking about breakfast sandwiches, not weed eating. So I'm gonna make these today, and then we'll see what else we end up getting done. All right, so here's what I got going on. I've got the English muffins, I already sliced them up. So we have 12. I'm primarily making these for Nathan to take for breakfast each day to work. So we have scrambled eggs. I kind of left them like thicker so that they would stay on the sandwich better. I didn't do that great of a job, but it is all cooked. And I added some bacon to it. We got cheese. I got these foil sheets. I actually got these from the Dollar Tree a long time ago. So we'll see how those work out. But we got our assembly line and we'll get this done. And here's my partner. Are you helping? Are you throwing Cheerios everywhere? Are you throwing Cheerios everywhere? All right, so that ended up working out perfect. I did a dozen eggs and we ended up getting 12 breakfast sandwiches out of it.
Dang. You need a lot.
And these little foil sheets are perfect. I like these. We'll have to have a stock on those.
Yes.
So that is all that we got done yesterday was those breakfast sandwiches. We had a little one that was not feeling well and just needed to be held, which was perfectly fine, but they are feeling better today. So I'm going to try and get some stuff done today. We currently have a dance party happening in the kitchen. I'm telling y'all, there is not a quiet moment for me to start a video, but that's okay. They are having fun. So today I want to work on getting a few more food items prepped. I'm not exactly sure. I kind of want to make a quiche for myself to eat off of, like a low carb quiche. And I haven't really put much more thought into it. I'll get there. I want to get some cleaning done in the living room. I need to dust. I need to catch up on folding laundry. There's always stuff to catch up on. We actually have a fun project to put together. Nathan is going to put that together whenever he gets home, though, with some of our kids like putting stuff together as well. So I'm sure that there will be some helpers involved in that. So that's what we're looking forward to today. I'm almost done planning our homeschool as well. That is #1 priority. I've got to get that stuff done. I've got everything ordered. I'm just waiting for packages and got to put some stuff together.
Where are you going today?
I'm not going anywhere. You got a Nutella face. Did you have Nutella? No. All right, well, let's wipe your face, okay? We are easing our way back into our homeschool. We took a good summer break. We normally don't. I pretty much usually school year round, but this year we just needed a good break. So everybody is doing a little bit of school. The last thing school-wise that I have to do today is science with Jackson. He is now in middle school in our co-op, so therefore he has science work that we have to get started. So we got to do that today. But I want to stop and take a pause from schoolwork and get this quiche going because it bakes for an hour. And if I don't get it started, I'm not gonna eat. So, I could eat something else, but I'm hungry, y'all. We kind of had some interruptions as life goes. Our kids found 2 lost dogs. We found the owners, but it was very dramatic, let me just tell you. Anyways, let's move on to the quiche. All right, so this quiche is actually really easy. I made it, it's been a while since I've made it, and I remember really liking it. So, full box of chopped spinach that has been thawed. I squeezed the juice out. Logan came in here as I was preparing all of this and he was like, what is that? Is that grass? Just cracked me up. I'm like, no, son, this is spinach. Please act like I feed you healthy food. Anyway, so you layer the bottom of your dish with spinach, and then you put feta cheese on top. So we're gonna sprinkle, I love feta cheese. Sprinkle all of that. And you can't have too much cheese, right? Just dump it all in there. It said to use 2 ounces, so I didn't really measure, obviously. Okay, then we're going to get the egg mixture. So this quiche actually only calls for 4 eggs. So I'm gonna crack 4 eggs here into my bowl. Any other quiche that I have made required more than 4 eggs, so kind of, maybe because there's so much spinach, I don't know. Regardless, it was good. Not make a humongous mess here. All right, I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna whisk those up. Just a quick whisk. All right, then a cup of milk. I will link this recipe in the description box below. A 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Yes, it's just the stuff from the green can. That's what I have. I had fresh feta and fresh mozzarella, so doing pretty good there. Some pepper. Get that mixed up really good. All right, let's bring the pie dish back. Pour the egg mixture over. There we go. And then top it with some mozzarella cheese. I just shredded this. Doesn't that look good? This will probably be my lunch and dinner for the next 2 days maybe. Whenever I made this before, that's what I did. I ate it for all my meals. But there we go. I'm gonna put this in the oven for 50 minutes. All right, quiche is done. And it tastes very good, I might add. Yes, you are 3. So check out that recipe if you like quiche. Very good. I also got broccoli, rice, and cheese casserole prepped. We are gonna have that with dinner tonight. So I just thought that I would go ahead and get that out of the way. So we still haven't gotten the dent fixed, y'all. We're waiting on, actually, no, we did get the quote back. It took them like a week and a half to get us the quote back. And then now we have an appointment sometime in September to get it repaired. Anyways, but we had a spur of the moment exciting thing happen. I decided to take Taylor for her driving test for her driver's license, and she passed, y'all. So we have a licensed driver. And yes, she's driving this for her driver's test. The guy asked her if she was a part of a band, and is that why she was driving a big van? Try saying that 10 times fast. Anyways, it was hilarious. But she passed, so excited. So we kind of went on a whim because, so Taylor and Addie actually were gone, oh, I don't know. They were gone for a little bit today, doing some babysitting for a lady. And she had went to the DMV, and she was back rather quickly. And she made a comment, the DMV was really quick today. Anyways, I was like, oh, they're pretty quick. Taylor, let's go do your test. So actually, I talked to Taylor about a week ago and asked her if she felt ready. She said yes. So I was going to look into getting an appointment, and I couldn't do it online. So I was like, well, we'll just drive in and see what happens. And they were available. So she took the test and she passed. So so excited and glad that that part is over with. Anyway, so now it's never a dull moment. There's so much going on in a day, y'all. Now we're actually going to work on that exciting package. We're going to put together a chicken coop. And by we, I mean Nathan and the kids. AIVITUVIN asked us to review this prefab chicken coop. It came in 2 boxes, and each piece is laid flat within the box. It is packaged very well, and it is made for easy assembly. We have a lot of helpers, so we first start laying out each piece. The manual was very easy to understand, and each hardware came in its own marked baggie that went along with the instructions, so you knew which nuts and screws and bolts went with each piece as you were putting it together. Each panel of the chicken coop came with a letter, so you knew how to assemble it based off of the instructions. Most of the panels have a wooden peg that fit nicely into the pre-drilled holes, which makes assembly very easy. We want to say a huge thank you to AIVITUVIN for sending us this chicken coop. It will be a nice addition to our property. So the one thing that is not working out is after putting it together is those, what are those called? Latches? Hinges are on the wrong side. But so my question was, did we put this piece on backwards? But we didn't, because we needed that lip in order for this to rest. But that isn't lining up very well. So just something to note with the construction of it. So the latches, he's gonna have to
be here.
Yeah.
So he would have to move it. And then this.
And I've also got to line it up.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's just gonna put the latches on this side. That's it, it's all put together. So we're gonna give you a little mini tour of the chicken coop. So when you open up the door, you can actually see 2 roosting bars. There is a pull-out tray for easy cleanup. And over here would be the nesting boxes. There are 2 nesting boxes, so you just lift up the lid and there's actually a piece of wood that will slide up to help hold it up while you collect your eggs. We got a chicken coop, y'all. So the construction overall was fairly easy. I do want to note a couple things though. So in the instructions, it said that there was pre-drilled holes for any spot where a screw would go through, but there wasn't pre-drilled holes in a few areas. So the first area was in the handle that connects on the roof spot. So Nathan had to actually drill through where the ramp connects to the other piece right here. Those hinges, there was not pre-drilled screws, and it actually made it crack a little by Nathan screwing it through. And then the hinge issue that I shared with y'all about, you know, it connecting. Nathan's pretty sure that it wasn't put on backwards. I asked him and he explained why based off of the directions and the way that the piece was shaped and stuff like that. So anyways, I just wanted to note those things. But overall, it does feel pretty sturdy now that it is all put together. In construction, it seemed rather wobbly, so we were a little worried, but now that it is put together. So now the question is chickens, to get chickens or not to get chickens. So we actually plan on getting chickens after we are moved onto our property. So we are excited to have one step down ahead of the game, right? We may, if we come across some, I don't even know the chicken language, but the full-grown chickens that are already egg layers, right? That are already laying hens, that's it. If we come across some for a good price, we may go ahead and get some. because obviously we can just take them with us. So I don't know, we will see, but right now our game plan is just to wait. So, but we got a chicken coop. Well, that was a fun project, and we will be super thankful once we get chickens to already have the chicken coop done. So I will make sure to put their information in the description box below in case anybody else is interested. Just wanted to say thank you guys for hanging out with us on this quite busy, choppy day. I feel like we got a lot of accomplished though, so I'm happy with that. But thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see y'all in the next video.